Hello, you guys. I hope y'all are having an amazing day so far. I was just like, let me pause and stop and do a video because I got a little few minutes. And I didn't want to make this video long, but I got a few minutes, about 10 minutes, so I definitely can talk right now. And I got to get it out. So many different things came to me today. I did a video earlier this morning, but it was just, I recorded a video, but it was just my voice. So I got to figure out how to put a picture with that and post all that up before the day over with. But I definitely want to do this one and go and get it out the way. I'm trying to make sure I do a video every day just to help with the things that I've learned. And what's on the voice thing is me talking about give God his time first. And I'm just going to touch on that a little bit because I'm going to come out with that video. But give God his time first. It ain't really nothing else to say. You blessed. If you watching this, you're blessed because you got eyes to see. If you don't thank him on nothing else, if you don't want to thank him and give him his time on that, give him his time on that. Give him his credit. Give him his praise on blessing you to be able to see me and to be able to hear me. And you hear me, if you still going through this day, you are still blessed. So give God his time first. I said on the thing, give God his time, but I'm saying give God his time first. Because once you start off with God, I'm telling you, your day is gonna just flow great. And I'm not saying, I'm saying that to everybody because we have a God who reigns on the just and the unjust. So I'm telling you, regardless of what situation you in or whatever you feeling right now, give God his time first. You give him his time first, and I'm telling you, he will not let you down. So that's all I got to say on that. It just don't get no simpler than that. Like, come on now. The other thing I wanted to say, I did an example. I did a video on being the example. Be the example. Do the right thing. Do what you want to see. What you want to see in 2020, you got to be doing it. You got to be being the example. Next, being the example, that's B. M, make no excuses. 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 And I'm just saying this over and over and over because this is how we learn, y'all. We got to repeat it. We got to get it in our spirit. We got to get this upon our heart. Write this on the tablet of our heart. No excuses. Make no excuses. Make no excuses. You give yourself no excuses. You make no excuses. Whatever you have set out for this 2020, you got to go with it. You got to write it down. And once you write it down, no excuses. You got to do it. Stick to your word. Stick to you. This year, do yourself a favor and go all out for you with no excuses. God is unlimited. Make no excuses for yourself on why you can't get to a better situation or why you can't get to the next level. It's nobody else's fault but yours. Do you hear me? It's nobody else's fault but yours. Do you hear me? It's nobody else's fault but yours. Make no excuses. Make no excuses. Make no excuses. Make no excuses. If I was a cheerleader, I'd have a whole cheer for y'all. Make no excuses. Make no excuses. Okay? That, keep saying that to yourself. Keep telling yourself that every day, all day when you wake up. Make no excuses. Don't let your kids come to you with no excuses. Don't let your sister and brothers come to you with no excuses. Don't let your people at work come to you with no excuses. Don't you give yourself excuses. You're not off the hook here. Don't give yourself excuses. Don't let your partner give you excuses, and you don't give them no excuses. You can't make no excuses, and you can't let nobody give you excuses. It goes both ways. Make no excuses. Don't accept excuses. Make no excuses. Don't accept excuses. Both ways. And that's it. I mean, if you rock with that being the example and then making no excuses, those two right there go together, and I'm telling you, you're going to get this year off to a right start. You're going to be doing right. Y'all, it is the 8th day, and I'm telling you, every day since the first came, and I just been doing this, it's been great. People think change take years, months, and I'm telling you, it doesn't. It does not. Make no excuses. It does not take you years to change. Make no excuses. It does not take you months to change. When you want to change, you will change. You will. Make no excuses. You got to put the excuses aside. You got to put every excuse aside and just go. Because if you put an excuse aside, that's what's going to keep you there. Make no excuses. I'm telling you, I've not been making no excuses for myself. If it's something I didn't do, oh, Brittany, you didn't get this done. Okay. I didn't get this done. I'm not sitting there blaming my kids. I'm not sitting there blaming nobody. Just like me, if I'm waking up late, I'm not blaming nobody. Or because my mama didn't call me. I'm not waking up fussing at her because she didn't call me when she normally do. No, I'm taking responsibility for myself because I didn't get up. Make no excuses. Be the example. Make no excuses. That's just what it is, y'all. This card is trying to... People just think they can bogart their way through. It is a process. You think you could just skip the line. You can skip, and you might get by, but it's a process, I'm telling you. That you skipping the line and doing it the wrong way, once it finally catch up with you, it'll put you so many steps behind. I'm just saying it because I'm just trying to watch this car force their way through this space, and you cannot. You cannot force your way through. You just can't do it. But they had to go around. They was forced to go around. It's a process. Be the example. Make no excuses. You can't be the example and give excuses at the same time. It don't work like that. Be the example. Make no excuses, y'all. I'm coming with y'all and how I'm being Miss King. When y'all see that being Miss King, that's what being Miss King stands for. Being the example, making no excuses, and keeping God first. That's it. That's how I live. That's who I am. That is who I am. And not only I can be it, you can be it as well. You are be Miss King. Be Mr. King. Be a king. Be the king. Be Miss King. Be Mr. King. I use those because BMK. I'm going to stick with that. So you can be it as well. We all are kings and Miss Kings. So just rock with it. If you rock with it, if you rolling with it, I appreciate it. And I thank you. I thank you for watching. You guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yes, if you like it, subscribe, like the video, share the video, and all I can say is make no excuses. It's 2020. You will never see 2020 again. So let this be the best without excuses this year. Make no excuses for yourself and do not accept excuses. And I'm telling you, it's going to roll great for you. This marathon going to be smooth. So y'all be great. Subscribe to the video. Y'all have an amazing day until we see each other again.